Cheyenne Merrell. I'm the owner of Chicy Cheys, also known as Chicy Bridal. I wanted to make a video for everybody to put a face to the name. Being online leaves everything pretty anonymous. Even with a well-built website, it's good to put a face to the name. Typically when I make these videos, I take my glasses off, but I do wear glasses. Chicy Cheys is an ever-growing business. We have our division for Chicy Bridal, our division for Chicy Confections, and soon to be Chicy Health and Wellness. When I first made one of these videos, it was back in, I believe, 2020 or 2021 when things were just getting started. I had the opportunity of going to vocational school while in high school, and after high school I was able to get right behind the chair and dive into my passion. Throughout beauty school and throughout the years, I just knew that bridal was going to be my niche. I grew up getting a mannequin head for the first time in 5th grade, which is actually crazy to think about. I didn't know what I particularly liked about it then. All I knew is I loved the process, I loved making myself feel beautiful, I loved the art of it. So Chicy Cheys officially started in 2020, pre-pandemic, and within a matter of months, COVID hit. And I decided to niche into bridal. I didn't know it at the time, but that was going to be the best time to start. There was a lot of need and the demand was high, with a lot of brides being pushed back from their date and a lot of dates overlapping due to pushback from regulations with COVID and everything. It sort of got a little bit messy, and I was able to swoop in and save a lot of weddings, and they were able to help my business grow. It wasn't too long after beauty school that I attended a makeup certification academy. I chose to do that to help myself feel more well-rounded in the craft. Makeup was what really caught my eye at a young age and what I really fell in love with. And I attended beauty school just for that reason, only to find out that we really didn't touch much on the subject. So I decided I should go become a little bit more familiar with the craft. With the certification and the licensure under my belt, I decided it was time to start my business. I specialize in hairstyling, but I also do makeup, hence why I have both. Recently, I just obtained my Pennsylvania cosmetology license to help me broaden my demographic. Chicy Cheys has now turned into an amazing business where I have a beautiful team that works with me, and I'm always looking for more people to join my team. So if you're watching this to get an idea about who we are and you're curious about how to get your feet wet in the industry, don't hesitate to reach out to me about that. With a crazy amount of talent on my team, I am looking forward to the years to come with not only the growth of my business, but with the amount of brides that we're going to make feel beautiful on their wedding day. So how does the process work? When you decide to book with Chicy Cheys, we like to start off with a video consultation. This helps us meet face to face. You have to keep in mind that personalities play a huge part in this industry. You're going to be stuck with somebody on your wedding day for who knows how long, and you want to make sure that that experience is just as enjoyable as how much you love your makeup. That is another perk of booking with Chicy Cheys. Our coordinator will take your inspiration, your personality, and match you with the perfect stylist for you. From that video consultation, you'll get all the information that you need. You'll get our welcome packet, you'll get our expectations sheet, you'll get our meet the stylist form. You will get everything that you need to have to make the best decision for yourself and choose your vendor. Choosing your vendor can be a hard option, and that's why we have 2 methods of booking. Our first method of booking is trial before booking, and it's exactly what it sounds like. You get to have that trial. The only cost that you pay for is the cost of the trial. The only commitment you make is to the trial. So this allows you to feel out your vendor, feel out your stylist, feel out your artist, and decide what is the right decision for you. So many background noises. Please do not mind the noises. I decided to do this outside today because it is a gorgeous day outside, and I don't like being cooped up in the house if I don't have to be. Our next form of booking is the upfront booking. Now, if you see our work, you see that we are the right fit for you. Every box is ticked. That's beautiful, that's perfect. And you have the opportunity to go ahead and secure your date. Now, with this does come a trial, and I will elaborate a little bit more on trials here in a second. Not only do you get that trial, but you get the security of making sure that your date is booked and your stylist preference is secured. To secure that date with us, we have 2 things that are completely necessary. First, we need the 25% non-refundable deposit. Second, we need a signed contract. From there, our coordinator takes care of everything. You'll get your confirmation, you'll get your follow-up, your rough timeline, everything will come to you with breeze. Trials are super important. They are not mandatory, but they are 100% recommended. You want to feel sure that you feel confident. Even if you end up booking the upfront booking, having that trial lets you go through the steps of what it's going to be like on your wedding day to feel more secured in not only the process, but the overall look. we're dedicated to you. We are in the service industry, the customer service industry. So all the people on our team, including myself, we strive to make sure that you are happy. Communication is absolutely key for us. A good streamline of communication means happy outcomes, means solved problems, means better overall experience for both parties. Now let's say you want to inquire. Inquiries are really easy to submit with our system. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna go to our website and you're going to go to our bridal page and you're just gonna simply fill out a form. From there, our coordinator will touch base with you and make sure that you get a scheduled consultation and that all the details that you need are yours to have. Throughout the week, I personally am in the salon. I'm taking clients for colors, cuts, waxes, and everything else. So leading up to your event, I am more than happy to have you sit in my chair, add those highlights that make that bridal bun pop, add that wax that you really need to make those brows look sharp, and do everything I can to make sure that you are prepped for your big day. We do have a couple packages that we offer and they're pretty self-explanatory. You can also view those on our website under our bridal page. Our most popular package is our Glam Squad package. This package is for the bride plus 4 others. Unlike other bridal companies, we make sure that your needs are met no matter how big your party is. So if it's just you, the bride, that's fine. If it's just you and mom, that's fine. The Glam Squad package covers both hair and or makeup, so you can choose whichever one you'd like. And between me and you, it doesn't have to be bridesmaids. That 4 number can come from anywhere. Say you have 2 bridesmaids, a mom, and a mom. Say you have 2 bridesmaids, a junior bridesmaid, and your mom. That number just has to total you plus 4 others. The Glam Squad package, the more you have, the more you save. So if you do have more than 4 people, don't worry, you still qualify for that package, and you may even get a bigger discount for having a larger party. The all-in-one experience is for the bride who is really making this day about her, that doesn't want anything super crazy, but wants to make sure that she feels like these are memories that are going to last a lifetime. And lastly, we have our weekday weddings. Now that is Monday through Thursday, as Friday weddings are getting more popular, and Saturdays and Sundays are already the most popular days. You can take a look at all 3 of these packages on our website more in depth, or reach out for a consultation and our coordinator will gladly explain more in depth. Now, if it's just you and another, or your bridal party is under a certain amount, that's fine. A lot of places require 4 people to book. Not here with Chicy Cheys, although I will say transparency is key, so let me be a little bit transparent with you. We are able to take smaller parties because we charge a little bit of an extra fee for that purpose. Now, I always say above all else, I'm a consumer, so I like to think from the consumer mindset, so let me explain to you a little bit why. If you're booking a wedding on Saturday in the month of August for just yourself, that's perfectly fine, and we would love to service you. But being that August is one of the busiest months for weddings of the year, we do need to compensate for the fact that there is another party that probably wants that same date. In order to make sure that our talented, busy artists are compensated properly, we tack on a little bit of a fee to make sure that they're appropriately paid for their service. We want to make sure that the value is still there for them as an artist who is busy and booked. Now, if you're curious about this price difference, please don't hesitate to reach out. We would love to be transparent with you and explain and go in depth and break down each and every cost for you. A few services that you may not know we offer are blowouts. Blowouts are an awesome additional add-on to your service to ensure longevity of not only the appearance of cleanly hair, but the bettering for your style. Prep work can make a huge difference in how your style holds, and although we do send you an expectation sheet that will give you all the prep that you need to know at home, if you want to have an easy, relaxed day, we highly suggest that you add on that blowout. The blowout does add extra time, and it does have an extra fee associated with it. Another awesome service that we offer is bridal prep packages. Now, these prep packages are able to be bought online, but if you are inquiring about anything that we can do to help prep for your big day of, whether it's skin prep or hair prep, we have something for you. These prep packages are customizable, and they are products that you get to keep for the rest of the product's life. Upon receiving these prep packages, you do get a step-by-step on how to use these and how to best maintain your hair or skin leading up to the day of. Now, if this is your first wedding, you probably don't know this, but everything you do leading up to the big day can make a huge difference on the day of. If you have extremely dry skin, moisturizing the day of isn't going to make that much of a difference, but exfoliating, moisturizing, and doing masks leading up for at least a couple months beforehand can make a huge impact. If you're struggling from split ends, dry hair, or color damage, these prep packages can help ensure that you are having the best canvas to have that hairstyle for. To the consumer, hair and makeup can look fairly the same from artist to artist and stylist to stylist. And let's be honest, I understand why. Although each stylist and each artist has different talents to offer, Chicy Cheys is different for reasons more than that. We provide our guests with excellent service, not only on the day of, but from the start of our interaction. Have you ever found yourself walking into the salon and feeling on edge, not sure if you belong where you are? Maybe you're not even sure what questions to ask. Maybe you're somebody who just doesn't know how to say no or yes. And maybe you're just looking for somebody who's easygoing, friendly, and genuinely loves their job. Chicy Cheys prides itself on its mission statement, leave feeling like your best self. Even if we're not the vendor for you, I can assure you that leaving our consultation will have you leaving feeling like your best self. We ensure a smooth line of communication. It's very important to us that you feel seen, heard, and appreciated, and each of our stylists and artists is held to that same standard. From coordinator to lead stylist to assistant stylist to trial day to wedding day, you will feel heard, appreciated, and pampered. Like I said earlier, we are consumers first. We aren't trying to sell you on something that we wouldn't purchase ourselves. We aren't trying to sell you on something that we would be miserable doing ourselves. We aren't trying to sell you on something that we wouldn't buy. We are a small woman-owned business. As a small business, sometimes the details go unnoticed. And here with Chicy Cheys, we can promise you one thing, and that is always collaboration. Our goal is to work with you, not against you. I hope that this video gave you a little bit more of an insight about who we are, what we do, and how we do it. I'm passionate about leaving people feeling like their best self. The integrity of my business, the integrity of our stylists and artists is extremely important to me. And the happiness and satisfaction of my customers, of our customers, takes top priority. I would love to know more about your event. I would love to have you in my chair. I would love to get you on a consultation. If you're planning on getting color highlights, feel free to call me. If you or somebody you know are planning on getting married anytime soon, I would love to talk to you. I hope that this video provided a little insight on all the questions that you had, but if you have more questions, don't hesitate to reach out to our coordinator. Visit our website, chicycheys.com, ChicyCheys.com, and contact us today. I can't wait to help you love your look. Bye!